Alright guys, I hope you're all doing well and welcome back to this live showdown. It's going to be myself on Khorne facing off against the Beastmen, and it is going to be Marlon Skarbrand. He's not really meta here, but man oh man, if you can get those big rampages off with his Rage Embodied, it's so freaking fun. So we're going to go Skarbrand. We do also have the Hellforged Bellowers, a couple of cultists to grind to the front line, horsemen, and yeah, the cannon, the Bellowers are really good against like Centaurs and Minotaurs and different things like that. You get at close range, you blast them down, and you live your best life. All right, let's see what's cooking. We're going to go play Objective 3, then rotate over towards Objective Dose there. All right, awesome. Skarbrand is ready to party. We're going to get the shotgun up. So we got a lot of Zangors, Bestigor herds in the back. Okay, some ideal targets for sure. Those are Gors out there, which these horsemen could charge. I do have some Spawn. Spawn will actually be really good against his build, from what I can tell. Okay, Skarbrand's ready to go. We're going to go ahead and do this. And oh, homie, you better watch out. Don't get too close here. So we're going to start shotgun blasting right there. Okay, nice little shotgun blast. Excellent, excellent. So let's form up. We do see what appears to be Centaurs being called in, which we can use Furies to go after them, any number of different things. All right, so we do get lured into a bit of a trap there, but I should be able to dodge most of this fire with just a little bit of juking. All right, so Bellowers, let's go ahead and shoot there. Skarbrand's going to get back, and we just retreat back this way. Great, so another shot's down. Skarbrand thankfully just absolutely chatted that. And we're going to keep running back this way, get the melee units in there. Skarbrand's going to retreat, and the Bellowers are going to rip one more shot there. All right, so let's have some frickin' fun, yeah? We're going to bring out some Spawn of Khorne, which are just so frickin' cool. And the shotgun's going to need to retreat right now. Skarbrand's going to come over here and help win this fight, and you guys continue doing this. So we do need to get our clutches on this objective. You know, could become one of those kind of games here. Let's get the shotgun blast. Skarbrand can start farming in melee a little bit, and we're going to get you guys attacking here. You guys retreat back, and Skarbrand can come in for the rampage, and we're going to see what we can get cooking with. All right. So Marlon Skarbrando's doing it. I do have Wrathmongers. Spawn of Khorne nearby. Am I going to be able to get a rampage and just get a free wipe on this unit? I don't know, but the Spawn of Khorne will close the distance and for sure do some good work. Okay, so retreating back. These guys are very much in ideal formation there, and we do manage to catch them, which is great. So we have our one objective. The Hellforged Bellowers are going to get ready to roll in melee. Spawn are going to move this way, and Skarbrand versus a giant isn't ideal, so we're going to want to get a little bit of utility to help out there. So what can we get? I'm thinking about Furies, like saving up for a Fury push or something. I don't know, we'll see. Need to retreat you back. Let's get the Spawn into the Zangors on the other side. Horsemen going to need to use their ammo soon as well. Ooh, I maybe could have rampaged in there. That was close. All right, so you guys push this way, push this way. Let's get Skarbrand back. And now we're going to go ahead and start going after the giant with quite a few units. Do I have Minotaurs in this build? I think I brought Spawn instead, so we got a little bit crazy. But it's all good. All right, besties are there. These guys are going to continue moving through. Skarbrand's going to keep farming them, and we can use breath attacks as well. Yeah, we're going to pop one right there. So this is pretty ideal. We're going to go get our motorcycle to come over this way and get the Hounds of the Blood Hunt to come and jump on these guys. Might need some Furies to back them up, because if we do get jumped by Centaurs, the guys are not going to enjoy that. All right, so you get melee. You guys move back this way. We have the Hounds of the Blood Hunt coming as well, and we do have a Bloodletter summon, which we can use to screen out the archers. All right, so we do manage to get there. Got to wait to see where the Senties are going to go. The Giant is getting it. He's having a bad time. And now we do get a Bloodletter summon, which is going to be jumping into the secondary, and we can go jump on these Centaurs there. All right, so you guys move in. Hounds can nibble on the Gore herd, and we can get the motorcycle to come over there and help. And the Spawn are doing great work. Skarbrand just living his best life, but we don't want him fighting a giant. I mean, not that I'm sure he could win, you know, or at least do very well, but yeah, not ideal. We are in a winning position, though. I would say that we are in a commanding point in terms of overall value. We're going to go see if we can catch my opponent slipping right now. Spawn have gotten in there. Let's keep the throwing axes on the big giant, and the Hounds and the other units here are trading very well. Khorngors do not do well against like dedicated anti-infantry units. They usually have a pretty bad time. So we're going to roll up on that point. Skarbrando, ooh boy. Uh-oh, he's teasing me here. He's offering it, you know, he's having a little bit of fun, but no, he's not going to give it to me. Precious is not going to give it to me. All right. So how's the giant looking? Giant's looking all right. Let's call in some flesh hounds. They can help nibble down these infantry and take a little bit of ground here. Meantime, Furies do get over the top, and in the middle we have a couple units still fighting. The flesh hounds are doing good. Marlon Skarbrando is nearby, and we don't want him fighting Khorngors, but those are just Centaurs, so we can go ahead and engage here. Actually okay with that, although there are two Senties coming across, so it's a little bit sketchy, but we'll see what happens. All right, how are the Hounds looking here and here? Wrathmongers to close the game out sounds like a pretty cool idea, and a Sword of Khorne in a moment here could be very, very clutch. All right, so we're going to get you guys in. The giant is almost dead. We're going to need a little bit more meat on that side. Yeah, I'm eating some archer fire. I'm waiting for the Blood God's Hammer of Justice. That's kind of what we're chilling on here for now. Let's get a Khorne Gore out here to make sure we don't lose that objective. And Skarbrand and company, I do have the Sword of Khorne now. Great. So we're just going to kind of play it and see how that goes. We have the double objective. The game is still pretty early. Skarbrand's healthy, and he's going to be a good carry. I think Skarbrand can go finish off that giant, because we used all of our ammo on our horsemen. But the great part about Khornate horsemen is they're actually very, very good fighters. So I don't know what happened to our other cultists. Ah, he got bashed there. Feels bad. All right. How are the Hellforged Bellowers? Replenishing ammo. Let's get them shooting up here. Skarbrand's going to go finish off that giant. Let's get you guys postured. Hound's back there to chase that shit down. And we just wait for a big Sword of Khorne opportunity. All right. You guys retreat. Yes, yes. And we don't want to just give free damage where we can avoid it. Spawner's still going strong, man. I really like Spawn of Khorne. They actually hit incredibly hard. We're going to do the Bellows of Endless Fury on the giant, see if we can melt him. You horsemen can turn around and fight those Centaurs there. And the Hellforged Bellowers can go and just kind of keep shooting at random shit. All right, so we do get the breath attack. It almost kills the giant. Perfect. We're going to unsummon you, and then we do have the Bloodletter summon here, so we're going to get him back on the point. And Chad Skarbrand's moving in. He should be able to finish the giant off, so the Godzilla King Kong fight is going to be underway. And let's watch it. You guys ready for this? Oh, yeah, the Kaiju blow. The big Godzilla fight. Man, giants are huge. Holy shit. You forget that. Oh, Skarbrand slays the giant. All right, so now if he gets too close to me, we can use Rage Embodied, but I don't think he's going to. We're going to creep back this way, pull Skarbrand down and under, look for opportunities there, push into the Centaurs. So this guy keeps doing his thing. All right, we're going to need to reinforce the middle. Wrathmongers will basically be impossible to get rid of for my opponent at this point in the game. We're going to pull those guys back in. Horsemen's still doing it. Let's get them blitzing onto the archers back there. And halberds should hold here. We can unsummon these spawn and get a fresh one, and you guys are going to come park on that objective. Okay. So I think we've broken the back of our opponent here. I think Marlin Skarbrando is looking pretty good. And now we're going to be chasing down the Great Bray Shaman here. We're going to turn about face, get the Wrathmongers coming in there. And do we have anything to call in on the high ground? Not really. Yeah, the motorcycle should be able to fend for itself. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, wrong hockey. Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah, baby. If I had the big karate chop damage ability, that'd be very fun, but I don't have it. So it's just going to be basic attacks here. All right. So you guys keep doing it. The enemy Bray Shaman's in a little bit of trouble. Wrathmonger's coming forward. This side is looking very secure. Let's get the hounds over. And yeah, we don't want to stay for the Minotaurs with Grey Weapons. That's a really good way to throw the game. So we're going to get them down to half health, call it a healthy work day, and we can start working out with the Chaos Warriors. Get them to the middle, and now Skarbrand's going to go over here and help these homies out. We can maybe just do a breath attack there, see how that goes. Yeah, don't want to lose the motorcycle. That would be very unfortunate, actually, because it still has a lot of life to live. And we're going to get these hounds back. Wrathmonger's chilling out in the middle. And game's closer than I thought, for sure. Do get the little breath attack there. Motorcycle Man is going to rip a shot, and Wrathmongers can get on top of these guys. And Skarbrand can go up here. Do we have anything fast we could just call in so I don't have to send all of Skarbrand over there? Maybe. All right, so the Minotaurs versus Wrathmongers is an interesting fight, but one that we should be favored in. We'll keep going after the throwing axes. Furies are going to be the next call in here, 100%. Let's retreat you back. Retreat you guys back to the Chaos Warriors back there while the Wrathmongers just hang out on vacation. All right, call in there. Archers in the high ground, they need to go. We're very safe down here. Khorne Gores are going to hold their ground and be fine there. As we retreat back, and the Hounds and the Wrathmongers trying to catch him. I do have the Sword of Khorne. I'll wait for a very, if he calls out like a Bestigore, or I could use it to flatline the Gore Herds up top and steal that objective. That probably would be a good play. All right, so you guys move in. We've been able to clean them out. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do this. Take our two SEs up there, and Wrathmongers are hunting. Let's get you guys parked on the objective. We don't want to chase off the point, and we're going to go ahead and use the Sword of Khorne to karate chop these guys, and then just soften them up, and then we're going to just steal the point like extremely quickly. All right. So they're going to get it, and good night, sweet prince. There you go. So now we just get them off with Furies, and we can Vanguard out a Khorne Gore unit who's going to get that objective for us. A little bit of a cheeky play there. Wrathmongers are taking a bit of damage from the throwing weapons and also the Minotaurs, but yeah, this objective is going to be ours very quickly. So we're going to get all of our capture weight up there. And we can actually just keep shooting here. Skarbrand and the Furies can farm these guys. I almost wish I had brought Skarbrand's farming item because he's doing so good. Khorne Gores versus Butchers of Kalkengard. It's an interesting fight. Butchers will do good damage, but we should win it. We're going to keep shooting the infantry down there. And you Khorne Gores will get this, so now let's rotate down this way. Need something to deal with these guys. Let's get the Furies to come and get ready to chase them. Yeah, Butchers are getting brought down kind of low. Marlin Skarbrando's going to head down there, and we'll go over the top. Another good shot right there on those bad boys from the dreaded hell cannon, or not hell cannon, skull cannon. It's a cannon, you know, it does cannon things. And next up, we would just basically Khorne gore spam. Yeah, get those bad boys out. They're going to be good against what my opponent's bringing, and we can use a breath attack on you guys. That's obviously what my opponent wants. They really want to get on Skarbrand, but we can't let that happen. I can't let you get close. All right, so those guys get it. We breath attack them, do some good damage. Halberd's going to come in, and we're going to maneuver you away as well. Wrathmonger's giga chatting it though. They're hard to kill. Very, very tough to kill. My opponent consolidating all their forces here in the middle. We can pull Furies in to get on top of the Senties there. And what I could do is, I have a cheeky little play here actually, which could be pretty MLG pro gamer, as long as I don't get caught up. So we're going to go ahead and rampage you guys. Yeah, so they're rampaged. Now we just pull them into the halberds over here, and that is going to do the trick. All right. So they're going to get rampaged into halberds, but is it gone? No, it's still there. All right. So now they're just fighting halberds, which is exactly what we want. And from here, what core units can I call in the back? The cultists would be nice. Probably just marauders. Going to be awesome, actually. Yeah, so let's get them back out in the middle. And the Minotaurs, the rampage was cute. Wrathmonger's still doing great. You have the two side objectives. We're pretty comfortable on both of those. I don't have like a lot of dedicated anti-large, so that feels really bad. Yeah, you guys keep chasing. You maneuver this way. Skarbrand's just going to look for that booty. We do have the Sword of Khorne too, so we'll see where they stack up, and we'll go for a little something. Let's keep luring him through the halberds. Yeah, and we're going to come down here and see if we can boink his dude on the head. Maybe we can. The Great Bray Shaman can get it. Okay, he does get the potential break on us here. Got to be careful not to let Skarbrand get surrounded here. He's in a dangerous situation. Some throwing axes would probably be welcome, just to give us some utility DPS against the freaking Minotaurs, who otherwise we have a very hard time interacting with. All right, high ground. Yep, just got to be some gores. You guys get in there. Skarbrand continues being a brave demon lord of Khorne, which he's very, very good for. We'll unsummon the Khorne warriors. Keep running you guys up here into the halberds. And yeah, you guys fight here. You guys fight here. You guys get up on the point. You guys keep moving, and yeah, come across this way. Okay, so what's next? Furies, Hounds. We're going to reclaim the middle. Wrathmongers are still being a big problem for my opponent. That is for sure. Even a couple of them is an absolute problem. All right, so the middle capture weight's coming back to us. You guys keep fighting here. And man, that Bray Shaman is really, really just so close to going down. All right. Those guys get routed. Skarbrand's going to keep cackling here. We're going to go ahead and get another throwing axe because they got very good value on their first life. So we're going to keep poking here. And now we have a good opportunity for Sword of Khorne. And we're going to go see if we can enrage his lord. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Now it's time for a reckoning. We're going to go after the Great Bray Shaman and see if we can get him down. All right, so we got the middle objective. Basically just broke the back. We just got Bane breaking Batman's back here, as the Great Bray Shaman's going to get it. Walnuts is a great player. He plays in a lot of our tournaments, very solid. It's a good, fun match there. So GG to you, buddy. Hope to run into you again. And yeah, the Giant was menacing. It was a little bit scary. The double cultist did okay. I kind of fumbled them, honestly. Skarbrand did good. 1,400 on the cannon. Marauder Horseman, amazing in that matchup. Very, very good. And the Spawn got about 900 value. I don't hate it. Wrathmonger's got 2,100 in the end, too. Must have taken down the old Butchers of Kalkengard for my opponent's army. What do we got? What do we got? Giants and Butchers did okay at about 700. The anti-large Minotaurs were very frightening, though. If I had lost Skarbrand, which was close, I probably would have lost the game. All right, guys. See you around. Take care of yourselves. And that is going to be it for today.